over the last couple of days, I've been watching in disgust the public messy custody battle between singer Davido and Sophia. And actually, I don't want to be involved in it because I don't have a dog in this fight. But many people have called me, so many sent DMs that I must share my opinion about what I think the way forward should be. And after so much pressure from local and international fans, I've decided to come out and share my own opinion about what is going on. I saw that so many people have taken side, with some people siding Davido and some siding Sophia, but I feel everybody is getting it all wrong. In my own candid opinion, I feel the government, especially the federal government, needs to step in now and take custody of Imade. And after doing that, they must deny both Davido and Sophia access to Imade until they are both ready to become sensible enough to address this issue amicably away from the media. One of the reasons why I feel the federal government should step in is because of the interest of Imade in this case. When parents engage themselves in messy custody battle like this, which has become very public and embarrassing, the right thing to do is for the government to step in and take custody of that child because of her stability and mental health, especially when it comes to emotional and psychological stability. The intervention of the federal government at this point would provide that needed stability for Imade until this whole fiasco is over. Another reason why I feel the federal government needs to step in is because of the media exposure this case has gained. The unnecessary media exposure has inevitably exposed Imade to unnecessary media attention and scrutiny by the populace. And the intervention of the federal government is needed urgently because of her mental health and personal development. By taking custody of her now, the federal government would have protected her from the negative effect of the media sensationalism. Also, I feel both parents have so far demonstrated an undeniable level of irresponsibility. They've shown that both of them are not really ready and capable to be parents to Imade and provide her the necessary guidance that she needs now. So the intervention of the federal government would be needed until they are responsible enough to handle this issue. By making the matter public and messy, they've subjected this girl to a lifetime of ridicule from friends and associates. So it is important for the federal government to take custody of her till they are responsible enough to take care of a child. And don't get me wrong, please. That I said the federal government should take custody of Imade doesn't mean it should be on a permanent basis. It should just be a temporary measure to provide her that stability until both parents have resolved their custody battle issue and shown with concrete proof that they are now ready to co-parent responsibly. It is just going to be a temporary measure by the federal government to protect Imade because she is the primary focus of all this custody battle and she is the most important person in this battle. So she has to be protected temporarily away from those parents until they show that they are now capable to co-parent effectively without any media frenzy and spectacle again. And another thing that the federal government must do is to mandate both Davido and Sophia to undergo a series of counseling and mediation so that they can fashion out a plan that works for the two of them for effective co-parenting that focuses on protecting the interest of Imade. At the end of the day, it's all about Imade. So whatever plan they have for co-parenting, Imade's interest must be the focal point. So it is important for the federal government to mandate them to undergo counseling after taking custody of Imade from them. By mandating them to undergo compulsory sessions of counseling, it will make them more sensible and responsible in the future. And on the part of Imade, after taking full custody of her, the federal government should involve the services of social support workers. Their role would be to help Imade psychologically in this tumultuous period. They will provide psychological materials for her, educational materials, and all other mental health materials that would enable her to be shielded away from the harsh impact of this bitter battle between her parents. So the federal government should do that also after taking her away from the parents. One thing to note is that by stepping in now, the federal government will be sending a strong message to all celebrities that in whatever they do, the interest of their child is paramount and it is beyond them at the end of the day. So if they take custody of Imade, they are going to be making them like scapegoats and setting them as a reference point to all other celebrities in Nigeria and in Africa that you can't afford to be irresponsible when you have a child. You have to be responsible at all times, and your primary responsibility is to ensure the stability of your child by always protecting her from all the social media madness and not subjecting her to the rigors and pains of custody battle. So federal government should do that to serve as a deterrent to all other irresponsible celebrities that at the end of the day, one of the works of the federal government is to ensure the safety of all the children in the country, and Imade is one of the children. So it is one of the cardinal responsibilities of the federal government to actually step in now and protect Imade from the negative impact of the irresponsibility that our parents are displaying publicly now. If the federal government steps in now and take custody of her, it will have a long-term effect on her mental health and stability in life, because she can't just continue being a victim of all the upheavals of her parents. Anytime they have issues, they run to social media to be dragging one another at the detriment of the emotional and mental well-being of Imade. So the federal government stepping out would serve as a long-term stability package for Imade. You can't just allow the selfishness of the parents to rub off negatively on her. She must be protected and given a long-term stable environment. And lastly, the federal government intervention would provide fairness. At the end of the day, we know that both parents have their own personal hidden agendas, and it's not all about Imade if we look at it holistically. So the federal government stepping in now to take custody of Imade will provide that neutrality and fairness in addressing the custody battle in such a way that the interest of Imade will be the primary focus and not the hidden agendas of the parents. So if you are watching me and you truly love Imade, please share this video to people that you have in government. You can forward it to your contacts in government so that the government can take immediate action. I will expect the federal government to act speedily on all of my recommendations. Thank you.